report reveals cuts to the federal government are creating a higher than average recession risk for the state. Reporter Kelly Lynn is taking a closer look at that report and asking a financial expert how Maryland residents should respond. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning to you, Adriana. That report comes from the global credit rating agency Moody's Ratings. I also reached out to a finance professor at the University of Maryland College Park to learn more about what Marylanders need to know. Let's go with the report first. It finds downsizing the federal government is creating a bigger recession threat to Maryland than any other state in the U.S. The report notes federal wages account for more than a fifth of gross income in the state's counties. Earlier this month, the state lowered its revenue forecast to account for the federal layoffs. The assessment pointing out that Maryland was already struggling with a growing budget gap before those job cuts even happened. Now, University of Maryland clinical professor of finance David Cass says businesses in the state are also at risk.
There is the risk to almost everyone that they could lose their job. Almost everyone rationally will cut back on their consumption. And that could lead to a major downturn in the businesses within Maryland.
And Professor Cass recommends holding on to any investments you might have in the stock market for 5 to 10 years or longer. I also wanted to learn more about recessions, so I tapped into information at the International Monetary Fund. It explains that recessions typically last about a year and, of course, can create falling housing values, a rise in unemployment, turmoil in the financial markets. The last U.S. recession was December 2007 to June 2009, and it was the longest recession in the country since 1960. Reporting live in Bethesda, Kelly Lynn, 7 News.